Champions League nights, man. Unfortunately, Manchester United, we're not in the competition, but, let's start off with the mighty Liverpool. Now, there's nowhere else to start besides this question. Was that a penalty? Now, I need Liverpool fans to be completely honest with me. Was that a penalty and did you deserve to win the game? Let's just get straight into actually seeing the footage of the way the guy just dropped, like he just got bow. Is that a penalty, bro? Be honest with me, man. Like, I know, it's your team and, you're happy with the win, but listen, is that a penalty? Yes or no, man? And obviously, yeah, you got the win, and obviously, there's still questions around Mo Salah, man. Arne Slot said he can't picture Salah playing for the club again after his comments, and it's clear that the club have chosen Arne Slot over Mo Salah. And I think rightly so, man. I'm seeing people say that Mo Salah is bigger than the club because he has more followers than Liverpool. I'm thinking, like, is this what we use as a measuring stick now? How many followers people have? Crazy, man. But yeah, Liverpool, it seemed like they're doing well in the Champions League. Well, they're doing okay in the Champions League. But, when it comes back to the Premier League, how are they going to perform, man? Despite the win, there's still a lot of pressure on the Arne Slot's name, and yeah, let's see what Liverpool can do when it comes to the Premier League. And let's move on to Chelsea. Hey, what can I say about Chelsea? But before we get into that, I just want to speak on Garnacho real quick, man. I just want to speak on the boy Garnacho. So he was asked, does he regret how things ended at Manchester United? And let's see what the guy had to say, man.
Hey, do you have any regrets about the way things ended at Manchester United?
Sorry?
Do you have any regrets about the way things ended at Manchester United?
No.
Do you feel sad about how it finished?
No.
Hey.
So this guy, he's been saying a few comments here and there, over this past season. He was asked before a similar question and he said, just look at the table or something like that. And, the way this guy acts is you actually think he's a starter for the club. You'd actually think he's starting for Chelsea Football Club week in, week out. This time he's riding the bench, bro. He left Man United thinking that, he's better than what he is. And Chelsea fans, like, let me know, man, like, do you actually rate Garnacho as a footballer, bro? Because when he left, I was happy he left, bro. I was actually happy the guy left. I don't rate Garnacho as a baller, bro. I like players that don't just get the ball and head down. That's not my type of cup of tea, innit? But yeah, they've lost today against Atalanta, and, at one point, people trying to say Chelsea are Premier League contenders. And, the way people make out as though Man United were in the bin. Like, we're dusted and we're finished. I swear we're like, 1 point behind Chelsea in the Premier League. So, yeah, I'm not really too convinced with Chelsea right now. Yeah, I know it's still kind of early in the season, but, you got to ask the fans who, a few weeks ago, they thought they were running away with it. Now, Manchester City are literally 1 point behind. Aston Villa, like, 3 points behind? So, it's shaping up for a pretty good season, man. It's shaping up for a pretty good season. And listen, I'm going to start making football content more often. So, expect a lot more from me. I'm just warming up, man. But yeah, people, Liverpool got their little jammy, scammy win. And, yeah, Chelsea lose to Atalanta. But as usual, people, like, subscribe, look out for more, man. I'm not going to just do little one-offs. I'm going to drop football content more regular. Yeah, because I'm a football man. I've not really been kicking ball too often in real life recently. But when it comes to watching football, hey, I still keep my eyes on the games, man. But people, as usual, like, subscribe. Oh, I'm out.